Beauty Redeemed does take place in the spring realm since it is the Spring Equinox Chronicle. And as I talked about the winter realm and the Beauty Restored in my first book, you will see kind of a huge contrast between the realms. And that was kind of my idea, was to create just a huge contrast between the realms and make each realm very individual to what their individual realm was supposed to be. So, in winter, it's very cold. You see mostly blues and grays and silvers kind of thing. And the only real glimpse of other color you see is in Gabriel. And Gabriel, when he's in the winter realm, is a stark contrast to his surroundings. And he has like that brown hair that's also like highlighted because it's been like touched by the sun. He has very green eyes. He has usually like greenish clothes or brown clothes. And it's a very stark contrast, like I said, to the other beings in the winter realm who wear blues or silvers or grays or whites. And their skin is pale and they're not like in the sun all the time. And it's very cold. And so in the first few chapters of the book Beauty Redeemed, you kind of see this huge contrast to the winter realm. Immediately you hear or smell the flowers that are all around Julianna when she's sitting in the garden. You see tons of gardens that surround the palace. Even during one of the chapters when there's a masquerade ball, there's just so many colors and flowers and smells and sights that you don't see in the winter realm. And so it's just, like I said, a really huge contrast. And then hopefully you'll see another contrast when I talk about the summer realm as well as the fall realm coming up. So when I talked about the clothing and the people and the skin coloring and different things like that in Beauty Restored, you kind of just saw this kind of monochromatic scale across the board. And in the Spring Equinox tale, it's going to be a lot more like browns and greens and yellows and earthier colors. It's going to bring in more of the nature, and a lot of their gifts deal more with nature. The queen of the realm has flower magic like Gabriel, and so they can bring things to life out of the earth. And they just pretty much make all the beautiful flowers that exist in the realm. The king of the realm, he has sun magic, and so his sun helps the flowers to grow and bloom in the spring. And Julianna has magic that's supposed to help the animals change from spring to summer and from winter to spring. And so all of their magic is very much tied to just their realm and their nature and bringing that new life to the realms after the winter. And so you just see a lot more colors. In one of the scenes towards the beginning, there's this big masquerade ball and there's all kinds of colors. And Bryn is one of the characters in Beauty Restored, and she does come back in this one, and they're visiting the spring realm. And if you've read Beauty Restored, you know that she's kind of been isolated in her palace her whole life. And so she's always longed to see all these colors and all these things. And so it's kind of fun watching her kind of explore the spring realm when she's visiting, because for the first time in her life, she's just being inundated by colors and smells and sights that she's only dreamed about seeing. And so I just really wanted to bring those colors in and kind of make the spring realm unique. You kind of just see this beauty and this spring essence woven throughout this book. And so I hope you really enjoy that.